Welcome back. As you can see, here is the new addition to the few bikes I have, the Royal Enfield Himalayan. As you can see, it's seen better days. The headlight's been smashed off, the front mudguard's broken, the wheel and disc is buckled. That's why if you see just down there, it's not connected. You might be able to see if it looks a bit bent to you. And over to the back as well, I'm assuming it's been seized up at some points. It's been sat a bit because the back brake isn't connected and it's just looking a bit rough along these things. So as you can see, it has been abroad. Is that Argentina? Apparently it's been to South America, it's been to Morocco. Some of this dust and sand you can see, he said, might as well be Moroccan sands. As you can see, it is a bit battered, as that side panel crash bar is touching there. If you look this side, that one isn't. So we've got quite a few little gadgets up here, like the USB charger. Don't know if it works. Same with this, I have not got a clue what that is. The heated grips don't work. And it runs, it goes through gears. It's just a little bit battered. So we're coming back over to the front, needs a new indicator. Headlight, I'm going to see if I can fix that, because you can see the brackets have snapped off both sides. But if you look carefully there, that's twisted. You can see it's twisted. And if I show you the headlight is smashed there and smashed on that side. So I'm missing a bit of plastic, and it's not very round anymore. So it needs a little bit of maintenance in the maybe plastic welding, or I might be able to get a different headlight to fit. As you can see, it's seen better days. As you can see, we've come over to the bench, and you can see that it's hella battered. And here's a GS500 one, so I'm hoping that I can get these to fit, or maybe that one, but I just don't know at the moment, because that is very twisted, and now I'm looking at it like that, that's quite a lot bigger, so I'm going to see if that will fit in. Unfortunately, the headlight wouldn't work. One was too big to fit in between that bracket, and the other one was too small for the original headlight to fit in. So I think I'm going to have to get two like sort of LED spotlights stood up on end or across. I don't know. I'll have to think of that later on. So I'll show you where we're at now. I've got the clocks off, the screen and the indicators and them little caps here. As you can see now, it's starting to look a bit better, but you can see how bent that is, and they're not level, so a lot of straightening out, so much twisted, and we keep running into problems like that. These bolts from India must be made out of toffee, because I've tried cutting it, using a screwdriver, but it's just not having it. So we're having a bit of a trouble trying to get this bar off so we can get these side panels off. I think I can get these side panels off without this bar on, but we need it off anyway because of that bracket's bent to the side. So hopefully this side comes off, and hopefully I don't have to drill it out. It's not going too well. That one had snapped off. I've just flatted that off and put a punch in it, and same again, I've just flatted that off because they'd both rounded off and snapped off. I've tried everything, drilling it out, using a Torx bit, and then using a chisel, not chisel, but a punch to try walk it around, but none of it was happening. This one snapped off and that one snapped off after, so what I have to do is put a punch in it, boom, and then fingers crossed I can drill them out, re-tap them, and jobs are good. But not how long I thought this was going to be taking. I was hoping quick whip it all off, straighten stuff out, put it back on. No. Yeah, these bolts were like made of toffee. Now I've got it off, you can see how bent it was. So I'm actually pleased I'm having to buy one now, because you can see there it's smashed, snapped there, and it's just massively bent. But that bar, I think that's not straight, and they're bent as well. And I think it's more hassle than it's worth straightening everything. And they were seized in, them 2 bolts there, so I couldn't be bothered. It has defeated me. Yeah, they're bent a little bit, you can see there, can't you? Yeah. Well, on with the next thing. We'll probably look at the rear brake, because I can't really do anything with the front until I've got a new front wheel and disc. But I might take the front mud guard off, just tidy up. Like the bottom of these ignition smashed. Well, it's not too good, but see if I can repair somewhat with that. Look at that, it's made a right mess. Anyway, I haven't even seen that yet. It doesn't look like it, but we are getting a little bit further. I've got the heated grips rewired. I've been thinking that what I said earlier, I think that's to do with the heat, you know, what tells the engine what to do. And I tried doing that on and off ABS, but it seems to be tripping out, won't let you start the bike when it's rewired. So what I've had to do is disconnect that for the time being. But it's like this one, there's another wire just cut off, so I don't really know. It's a little bit confusing. We are getting there slowly. I think I've had enough for today, so we'll see you in the next part.